Hi guys, this week I solved general relativity and mixing it with the quantum realm, basically the theory of everything. Cheers. Took me 35 years. Anyway, it's super simple. So I'm going to put general relativity into the quantum realm right now. E equals mc squared. Basically, you ever heard of Egypt with symbols? They would talk through fucking pictures. Well, picture a letter, a symbol. So E equals M. It's the same thing, just in different positions. It's like a superposition in quantum. So basically, E equals M. But how do you get it to a M? Well, you know what they say, or what Einstein's saying is C a square. Well, let's see a square. So we got a square here, or somewhat of a square or whatever. But basically what's going on here, yeah, I'll even draw a better one. Let's get a good square going. So basically, he's got an E up here, and he wants to drop it down to an M. Kind of like gravity, you know? I mean, I'm sure Einstein's trying to sell gravity to you too. So basically, let's see E falling. Well, E fell down to an M, like that. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means we got an arc. We take this dot to this dot, and we can see it like an arc, like a riddle. That's our arc. So we got the C out of there. So E equals M C a square. We see in a square. Basically, what else can we do to quantumize this? Well, we can spell out the 2. So TW0. So a T is basically a plus sign. Look at the lowercase. I call it the Wooler case. Look, plus W, like, you know, a W, like you ever heard of like I and you and whatever? You're my W, I'm my I. Basically, and then to zero it, you ever see the power button, the 0 symbol? That means it's off. But so it's taking basically matter to energy. Basically, take the M, put it on the T. Looks like there's a fire going. Burn some wood. Burn some wood up. It turns into energy. Another way to look at it, how about this one? Me C 2. Me C2. Look at that. E equals MC squared, me C2. There's so many different ways to look at this. But basically, what the key thing is put it in a quantum realm. Here, you want to do more Egypt stuff? Basically, here's the M. Well, put another M on there, like an E. What is that? Or let's see it. We'll see it. Let's put a C on there. Let's get the arc going. Like, it looks like a comb. Or a turtle. It took me so damn fucking long to solve this thing. Basically, what I think with a lot of this stuff is it depends on your observation. The real theory of everything is I. Basically, I is one letter. And, Einstein says the theory of everything is probably going to be an inch long. Well, I think an I and C high. But basically, it's an I. I observe. You know, I'm sure you observe. So fucking basically, I is as short as a symbol as basically you can get. And with as much senses and as much power as possible. You know, you could say, like a 0, is the same symbol. Yeah, but when you go spell that out, there's 4 letters to that. And I, basically, I spell out like my eye, like I see, but, it's only 3 letters. But, plus you read, if you're blind, you can still feel, you can still taste, smell. Think about it. So, like, I think I is really probably the actual theory of everything. I mean, you observe, you have all your senses, you have the most you can get out of any of it. Like, if I just had you and I wasn't here, then fucking, what the fuck would you have? Think about it. basically, like, subscribe before I forget. And if you have any comments, I'd love to make more videos. This is just, one of the things. But if you want to hang around, I'll give you a little backstory. There's this game called Tibia. And I played it for a fucking long time. They had this bone lore language. This game's a multiplayer role-playing game. But basically, it took me about 20 years to solve this bone lore language they had. And to solve this language, I'm coming up with like all these fucking languages. And it's like hybrid languages. And these people are from Germany. And I don't know a lick of Germany, still to this day. Although, I solved bone lore language and it took me about 20 years. And my languages that came in between, I think they're about I solved it about maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. But I've been doing a lot of shit in my head with it. And I think it's about 70% complete. So I call it S-Comb V-Combing. And thank you. So anyway, like I said, any questions, hit me up. I'd love to make more videos. Bye.